Where's Lord British? I
Oh,
want
that
to
time.
ask him about the flat Earth theory.
I did that at SodaCon.
Did you? What'd he say?
They ignored it.
Quiet on the set.
What? What'd he say?
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right, bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Thirsty Thursday here, February 8th, 2018, here inside Shroud Avatar, as we slowly creep up on that release date, day by day,
I know.
step by step.
It's down to 47 days until launch.
47. Tick-tock.
Candidate lunch. Candidate lunch.
Candidate
It says
release.
launch on the. It
It
says
says
launch.
launch. That's
It's-
right. It says launch.
It says launch.
Candidate lunch.
Eagle, how you doing out there today, bud? Good to see you as always. Photox joining us
Yes,
out there,
hi,
and a
Eagle.
host of others. We got a litany of
Condos.
people already lined up
Sean
in
Butts,
there. Butts.
Dakota.
I love his shop. Butts.
Butts?
Have you ever seen his shop?
No.
He's got a whole bunch of busts of butts out in front of his shop, and the vendor's name just says butts. Yeah.
See more butts all the time.
Awesome.
He has the
You
butt
want to
shop,
see more
man.
butts, huh?
Yeah.
That's
I'm here to
right.
get some ass.
47 days till the launch event. Of course, free trial in perpetuity going on. You can always get in and check out that free trial and test out the game. See if you like it before you jump in and buy. And, of course, take some advice from Laz and Jack. If you're going to buy, wait for a sale. You can get the game half
Steam
price.
sale.
Steam sale, that's
Steam-
right.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of you guys out there who don't like it, but they give it to you for half price. You can't complain with half price games, man. You really can't complain.
No, you can't.
And then the really great part is if you take that $20, $22.50, whatever it is, and then you go to the store and you upgrade you to a bundle, boom, magic upgrade, and you save yourself a shit ton of money.
Yeah. Kinds of way to save some money.
So take it from the guys who will give it to you straight and how you can save a couple bucks while you're playing the game. Of course, you want to save a little bit of money? Yeah, that's right. You can go to Sater's Stinky Sewer Shop and get them Kodos, $65 for $100, cheaper than anywhere. They'll save you money all the way around. All the way around.
You got a little
here.
Shroud Marketplace. I mean, you've had some sales recently. I've had some sales recently.
I'm telling you, there's been some great stuff going on in the marketplace. I see a lot of people going out there. Of course, my store has been pretty active. I just accepted an offer on a deal today. And, of course, don't forget, many vendors out there have that make an offer button. So don't forget that if the price is out there and the vendor like myself has a make an offer, that means make me an offer. Maybe I'll take it.
Buy a mic.
Although most of the time he'll just say no.
Well, you know, it depends on the item.
Except the most recent one, which is all good.
God dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't let the Lord British items go for cheaper than what they are. I'm sorry. They'll always retain their value. Just can't do it. But yes, great stuff going on out there in the world. Great stuff going on in the streaming world. Of course, again, upcoming tomorrow, Don't forget, thanks to the folks at Shroud Avatar, the Merits app, and the Airy Fund, we're going to be bringing you the Airy Fund live. And our special guests are going to be Eric A. and Eric S. Eric Abrams and Eric Schwartz from the Merits app. And an additional guest appearance by Elena Strongbow, telling us a little bit more about Shroud Avatar and answering your questions. So if you guys have questions for those events, don't forget you can get them in by going to the forums, and I'll go ahead and throw a link in here where you can actually get that information.
You can ask questions?
Yeah,
Or
there's a link where you
we-
can get all the pertinent information on the Airy Fund, and you can click on and come on in and ask. And is that the right link?
Well, I'm waiting for you to post a link.
I'm making sure. I got the right one. There we go.
Cannot evaluate said link without said link.
We don't need no stinking evaluations.
Yes. So on the forums, you can actually just turn around, type in your questions, and they will be asked or answered during the telethon. Need to click play on Overwatch. I wanted to change to that.
That's right. And we're also going to be giving away some prizes during the show. We're going to be giving away a few of those nice wellness cloaks, the Marathon wellness cloaks, not the ones you get directly through the Merits app, but the ones that are being given away for donations to support the Children's Miracle Hospital Network. And I believe there's a link for that here as well. Or is that in the...
follow the thread on the Make
follow
a
the
Difference
thread,
store
that's right.
forum,
That's
and
what
then
we're looking
click
for.
on the... Yeah.
Follow the
And
thread.
then from there, you have to scroll down to the donations.
Yes, this is actually the link that I intended to give everybody. We got links all over the place. So let's go ahead and update that for everybody out there. Give you all those, the updated proper link.
And that one also doesn't have the proper donation button.
Yeah, Thex, get on that.
Killing us, Thex.
Killing us. Who's in charge of that website?
Well, those posts are all Thex.
Yes, I know.
But yes. But we do have the Merits app. You still have a couple of deals to where you can actually get the Team Avatar jersey shirt if you
all sorts of things going on out there.
Register inside the Merits app for that giveaway. And those shirts are, I believe it's 5 shirts are going to be given out. The drawing is going to be after the Airy Fund Live.
Tomorrow, tomorrow ends tomorrow, I guess, at midnight. So, of course, you'll get to ask questions. We'll remind you that you'll still have a chance to get in on the drawing for those competition T-shirts that are up for drawings. And again, yeah, it'll end tomorrow night after the show, of course, when the contest ends. Now, I have another post from Shroud Avatar here. And let me see if I can pull that one up real quick again. Let's just go. I'll give everybody the link to Shroud Avatar's Twitter. How about that? Because this is where their latest information on this is. And of course, Barrick out there has been an active person. I'm guessing he's the guy running that. But he's reminding you that the giveaway for the Viking Guard outfit, and apparently we get a hint here that this is going to be a monthly giveaway. They're going to change this up from month to month, allowing you to get in on
Yes, so that is going to be a new raffle inside of the Merits app. So that's going to be a monthly giveaway. Don't forget, those tickets do cost points, so you do have to get out there and do some exercise.
That's right. You got to get out there and move a little.
You just have to walk for a little bit. That's all it is.
Or you got to take and put that on your cat and use the laser pointer
you don't
and
put
make
it
the
on the
cat.
cat. You put it on the dog. Oh yes, if you're gonna put it on the cat, use the laser.
Use the laser pointer. Come on, man. You know you got to. If you're a cat person, you know how to get a cat to move. You know. Otherwise, yes, put it on the dog's collar and just let him go play in the yard. put the self-launching ball launcher out there and gain a few miles. But yes, again, we're going to have some great fun tomorrow with that. And, of course, coming up next month, stay tuned. We will tell you who our next month's special guests are tomorrow night. Another one you're not going to want to miss. But we'll tell you more about that on the Airy Fun Live tomorrow night with your host, me. That's right. Yours truly is going to be hosting the Airy Fun Live. And we're going to be bringing you a monthly show telling you what's going on in the world of Shroud Avatar with community causes and things that we're going to be doing upcoming causes throughout the year and things we're going to be doing with Shroud Avatar, the Merits app, and hopefully Thanks is going to have some really great news by tomorrow. He's got a really cool meeting lined up today. I can't talk much about it, but hopefully tomorrow we'll have a whole lot more for you. So don't forget to stay tuned, 8 p.m. Central Time tomorrow night on twitch.tv/airyfun. Tune in and check it out, win some prizes, join us, and learn how you can make a difference out there in the world. Gamers helping gamers. Gotta love this shit, I tell you. Love it, love it. But with that said and done, we got some other news. Of course, we've got the daily info for you. We've got Stand Up Corner. The Dippy Bird's been mad at work again, and of course, we've got questions. We've got answers to your questions. Star and Chris have answers to your questions, but
they don't have answers to any questions.
So where do we want to start, Jack?
Want
to play the NBNN drinking game on Thirsty Thursday for starters? Or,
absolutely. The
absolutely.
NBNN drinking game is the place to go. And that is taking place on the Stand Up Corner page. Don't forget, Stand Up is where they have their daily meetings where they say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down, eventually gets posted to the interwebs, and we get to interpret it.
So you don't have to. That's right.
Yes, today is Torta Thursday. And so this is Hump Day's stand-up minutes. Where over in the art department, Bob.
Cult of Bob. Cult.
He was working on the observatory home.
I like that sound.
What?
The observatory home. Is that going to be something like Britannia Manor 3 with the...
with the observatory?
With the observatory built in, man, that would be cool. That would be really cool.
3 or 4 stories with the observatory on top.
Now, for those who don't know, when Lord British built his observatory, he built his house around the observatory so as to not interfere with the natural flux of the observatory.
They are not touch, or they were not touching. They were.
Yeah, something about the movement of the telescope and the vibrations of the observatory being attached to a house was something you couldn't do. But
he would hate to have someone like close a door on one side of the house and it create like a minuscule vibration.
I was just logging that new planet I found, and you slammed the door.
The lady's head in the bedboard.
That's
Oops.
Well, that would be tough to explain if he's looking through the telescope and the bedboards are being slammed. But hey, we won't go.
You don't need to explain how that works to Led Zepp, because he'd be the guy in the observatory. Okay.
What's my sheep doing down in that bedroom?
Yeah. Damon working on the eating visual effects and secret doors.
Secret doors.
Fletcher working on the heraldry equipment. Sound Gal Cat working on the avatar sound effects.
Yeah.
Meow. Meow.
Where's Lily today?
She is
sleeping on the bed.
She is somewhere. I don't know where she's at right now because the door for the dog is open. So she'll probably be around in a second.
Yeah, the viewers love Lily, so you know it's always nice when she makes an appearance.
What's What's not to love about Lily? The Ugly Fist was working on unique NPCs and character review.
I mean, they've
The
been
almighty-
castrated? Unique?
I don't know. We'll have to ask Gix to ask the Ugly Fist whether or not he's castrated all the NPCs.
Yes, good question. I know all the pets go through the local Britannian ASPCA before they're released into the world, so
So they can't breed.
that's why we don't have bestiary, I'm told.
See, I just love what Gix and Econdis are doing over by.
I'm
pillar.
trying to make some sense out of what's going on over there.
I love the fact that one of them's planking, the other one is using the sleeping emote because there's a bug with the pillory.
Yeah, Led Zepp's wolf is humping your radio over there.
Well, the dog is
Trying
humping
to get him to hump
Radio
them.
Free Britannia.
Stupid dog.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're doing what a dog does.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, we're gonna
Yeah.
get the hump leg emote. That's it.
Yep.
Jack needs that.
The almighty. I don't need that one. Gix is working on the character review and cobalt animations and emotes and bugs.
Bug.
Reed
Brother.
working on the character levels of details. Scotty working on the physical goods final designs and screenshot direction
Hey man, move that camera a little bit more.
for in design. Jesus.
The bees.
He's got that heraldry thing going on in taming and kitchenware recipes.
Ooh.
See, he's trying to figure out what the actual recipe is for Tupperware, because pretty soon we're going to have Tupperware in the
We're gonna
game.
have Tupperware in game.
Absolutely. I mean, how else are you going to do kitchenware recipes? Or we're going to have wooden bowls and wooden spoons and wooden things.
I'm gonna
Just-
guess, either that way. I mean, I guess we can make pewter if we wanted to. We can make lead, and you don't want tin plates.
Hey, you definitely need the lead glass.
Ooh. Get some
Yeah.
radioactive glass going out there.
See, it explains so much that yours is all lead.
Let's poisonous, man.
And now
paint
I'm getting
chips.
spammed by the developers for confirming my physical address.
You just bought something?
No, I'm getting the email saying, please verify your physical address.
Really? Yep, I
Yep.
see. I got one.
Because you didn't yet?
I haven't done that yet.
Oh, God. Well, at least they're warning you, letting you know.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I just received that several times. So then after that, we do have Damien working on bugs
Bug.
and quests. Dan the man
Dan the man brother.
working on map review in the South Fetid Swamp and South
And-
Midmere Way.
And then
Sanyo working on map review in Virtue Pants.
pants.
Gee, pants. Oh, my God, pants.
What? Like you would wear them?
Yeah, I might. I might wear them.
Yeah. Hey,
No.
don't forget you need the leather armor of love.
Leather armor of love.
It has the
Bam,
pockets
chicka,
in the
bam,
front.
bam.
Well, they're cheekless.
Chapless.
Cheekless chaps.
Right.
Cheekless chaps. Lum the Mad
The mad.
working on conversation bugs and
Bug.
crafting tutorials. and backer NPCs. Sorcerer Steve, working on the map review and traps.
Traps.
And points of interest. And then after that, the Energy Vortex list, Rostov working on the map review in Lost Vale and screenshots and forums. And Gix is pretty damn awesome at that planking thing. I mean,
I tell
he's been
you,
there
they're
for
both
minutes.
pretty good at that. I tell you, but
Yeah.
I don't want to know why they decided to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see them do it in real life. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah, I can do it for like a minute and a half. And then I'll fall flat face. Over in tech, we have Dr. Bobby
Little Bobby Thompson.
working on some metric support and party loot rules.
Rules. Why do we need rules?
Wizard Smoke.
There's rules?
Rules.
Never told me.
Oh, good.
Told me there was rules.
He's
We
working
don't
on the
need no
quest
stinking
item
rules.
usage polish and party loot rules.
Loot rules.
Because the most important loot rule is that I get all the loot. That's the only loot rule that's
right?
important. Is
Yeah,
that
you know,
I get all the loot.
You can be the
Give me all
leader,
the loot.
and Led Zepp can be the second, and I'll take slot number 3, okay?
Loot master.
All depends on where slot number 3 is. How are you numbering these things?
3.
The Rock. He's working on heraldry integration and web updates and reward name entry.
Reward name entry. Things that make you
Yes.
go, Are you going to be giving away names as rewards?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Doing something. Tassilo is working on Black Sun support and meetings and testing. Over in Studio Services, Andrea is working on the bug forums
Bug.
and Jira entry. Barrick is banning people from the forums and social media and moderation and meetings, trading support and announcements.
Ban.
Yeah.
Did you see
Yeah,
Caballero's video the other day? Some video game banned like millions of players, literally. Millions.
Wait, say that again?
Caballero from the Caballero Show, one of our streamers here, he put out a video on another video game the other day that the video game literally banned millions of accounts for something, for cheating, basically. And he went on a tirade of how he doesn't like the cheaters and so on. And, of course, laughed at all the millions of people who lost for cheating. And, of course, encouraged them to spend more money back on the game to rebuy in so they can get banned again. So,
And Core's over in my channel, and he said that the reward name entry is for the backer rewards for your name in the credits, Brittany Graveyard, and the Domesday book.
very interesting.
Yes.
So do we have to do anything special to get our names done, or do we just have to make sure it's proper in our name address list? How is that being done? Some info would be great there.
See, I thought we got to choose what name we wanted in there, whether or
Oh,
not
that
it was
was
a real name,
yeah. That's
character
my
name, or something
understanding. That we were going to be asked what we wanted on that. Yeah.
else. So that might be where he's working on the reward name entry, so that way your name, as it goes in those things, becomes whatever.
You would think they would just take it from your mailing address, but
Hey, you have to have options, man.
that's right.
Options. Then where was I?
Tour.
The Attenwood was, well, you have to remember he's over in my Twitch channel, 30-second delay and everything, so yeah. The Attenwood was working on sanity testing and Jira tests and forums and skill mastery testing. I think he only wrote like 50-something bugs for Atos to fix.
That's what he says.
Chaos. Yeah.
He wrote them?
He wrote up a bunch of bugs related to that mastery. Chaos was working on physical goods and backer support and reward entry review and policy updates. Serafina working on lovely customer service.
I'm just wondering, how did Core get down there, or did you just miss him earlier in the other group?
What are you talking about?
Well, what? Matthew, Reese, Rick, Sarah. How did Core come in between all those?
It's because he responded in my Twitch chat after we did the reward name entry.
Oh.
And so I had to go, since
Never mind.
you weren't paying attention.
Wonders.
Scroll.
So Serafina's also working on Jira testing and store updates and backer support.
There's one.
Catch it, catch it. Send the dog after it.
And not only that, Core just said that his guess is that people will want their character names in the Graveyard and Domesday, and will use their real names for the credits, but it will be up to the individual. So, yeah. Now do you get what's going on?
I do.
No. Are you sure?
Well, I just know I've been planning to have fun with it when it comes around, because I've got several entries for all those. So.
Oh, I'm going to try to get like several of them to say something.
I believe I've got 5 NPCs to pick from, and I think I've got 3 entries on that as rewards.
Oh yeah, it's going to be funny.
I know.
Yeah, over in Useless Overhead, the Dippy Bird.
The bird.
Working on skill proficiency updates and Travian support and post-mortem missed questions. Gorn was working on communications directions and physical goods planning and Travian support. Hutch was working on map review and basement and dungeon optimization. Lord British was playtesting and Jira entry.
Hanging out with Laz and Jack.
I know. Sasha was working on metrics segmentation and Black Sun support and general business and policy review. NFG Scott was working on the Black Sun support and marketing support and metrics. The Dorkstar working on Travian leads meeting and community and map review and forums and weekly update.
Travian there.
And Stefan was working on the physical goods review and FAQ review and marketing and scheduling.
Here's that word everybody's waiting to hear.
Marketing?
Marketing.
Don't you dare.
Marketing.
Don't you dare.
Oh, you know Mark?
I have met Mark.
Do you know Mark?
I have not met him in real life, but yes.
For those of you unfamiliar, I'm not going there.
No.
But yes, gotta love that shit. That's for sure.
That is right. So, are you ready for Chris's daily blog? I mean, did we go over all the poll arms?
We never got finished with which day's post was that?
I don't think we ever will. I mean,
yeah, I don't think we'll ever get finished.
There's so many various changes.
Yeah, I stopped into our guild chat yesterday, and I told everybody, I said, guys, you guys may want to read this and get updated on your skills and get some training up to date and do all this, that, and they're like, why? That's because Chris is at it again with his Shroud math, and man, Jackalope was reading through this, and they were just sitting down, and the boys were just like doing the numbers and trying to figure this, and yeah. They all came to the realization they better put some extra points in shit now just to make sure.
There go my pole arms, Jesus.
Hey, actually, we got some news for you on that front. So why don't we go to yesterday's or the last one because they're both short. And
so this is yesterday's
Eagle,
post where
thank
he did say,
you.
start off with,
400 bits. You rock, brother. You rock.
Sweet, awesome, Eagle. I love you. He read over most of the 3 pages of comments overnight related to his changes. His favorite parts were some people are arguing polearms are the worst and some argue polearms are the best. He actually loves seeing that type of stuff for a number of reasons. It means that people are clearly not super far off of balanced, or else people would all agree.
People says it's the best, is that don't use them, that's why.
Because Led Zepp knows exactly what's going on with these things.
Yeah.
Well, see, I've got to argue this point. And again,
I would argue Shroud math. I mean, there really is no telling what it is until we can actually test it.
Every time I hear that come out of Chris, I shiver. Okay, 40% wanted this and 40% wanted that, and he went with the 40% who wanted the crap. You know, and you know, so you're not listening equally because you're leaning to one side, you're leaning left or right, whatever it is. You're definitely not centered on it. That's my opinion.
He does say that that also means there's enough depth to combat and skills that there are some are missing the proper uses of a tree and still have something to learn. Yeah. His personal belief is that current polearms are currently overpowered.
Please.
And he'll reevaluate once he gets to spend some more time playing with the latest changes.
Yes. People don't know how to use it properly, i.e. Dex monkeys can use it. Us normal people have to suffer, is what I translate that into. But, you know.
You know what? Neither one of us is qualified to answer any of those questions related to combat. We can answer all the questions related to...
with a pillow.
Wood pulp, teleport, and recall scrolls.
That's right.
And the time sink is real.
Which are on sale cheap at shroudmarketplace.com and both of our stores. Just a penny difference.
And mine are guaranteed not to fizzle. First task of the day for Chris yesterday was a boring one. That was where he was answering the questions from the missed post-mortem questions. And he's done with that.
And big list. No big list.
Yes. And he spent a lot of time in meetings in the morning. That's pretty much everything he did until lunch.
Keep him busy.
And he's currently working on getting the 6th glyph for proficiency over 80.
The 6th glyph.
Yeah. For proficiency.
So like the 9th gate.
It's no longer mastery, it's now proficiency.
Didn't we just get rid of proficiency in the other goddamn tree?
Right? God dang it.
Shut your pie hole. You don't know what you're talking about. You have no skills. Then they have today's post where it was largely a loss, a wash due to lots of meetings and other uplifts. I don't know what an uplift is. Do you know what an uplift is?
I know what an updraft is.
I know what an upskirt is, but I don't know what an uplift is.
Where do you get your babies lifted?
Put them.
Yeah. I don't know. On the side, he's currently working on a new data box that isn't cooperating, and he can't believe that he's still having issues fighting with 2 terabyte drive limits in 2008.
Well, what operating system are you using? I know what operating
Windows
system.
7.
I know what operating system he's using if he's dealing with 2 terabyte limits. That's right.
It's Windows 7. Yeah.
Why?
Because they haven't upgraded.
End of life. No longer supported. Microsoft will not give you any help.
XP, Windows 7's been supported. Should still
go back to 95. It was the best operating system ever.
That was Windows 98 second edition.
I would probably have to agree with John that SE was probably the best release they ever put out. But anyway.
Yeah. I remember doing dial-up support back in the 95 days and using that patch that you could blue screen any computer with. Yeah, you remember that?
Oh, geez. Net buoy support.
Today.
You want to do some net buoy support?
No. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I didn't
We will
think
talk
so.
about how I originally started playing co-op Doom. I would actually have to go to my mom's office and network her computers through dial-up, since she had like 4 phone
Network
lines.
through dial-up. Didn't you just get yourself an extended printer cable and go up through the printer port? Come on. You know?
Did that too. I also did the. My dad's office had some thin net cables.
I was going to say, did you try the
Yeah,
direct
thin net,
RJ45 direct to direct? Plug the phone cable into the router and then the other phone cable into the router and go that way?
Hey, I've done it all, man. Done it all.
For those of you who don't know, yes, you can actually plug a phone cable into a router and make a connection that way.
Yeah. What about the 300 BPS modem? That upgrade.
I
that
was
upgrade
rocking
to
it at
12
300 BPS, man.
That upgrade to 1200 baud was phenomenal.
Truthfully, I gotta say that I never had a 300. I actually
Oh, you
started
never
with
had a 300 BPS?
I started with 1200.
See, I had a 300, 1200, 24, and then 36, and then 33.6 modem.
Because 300s
I did have a 14.4 modem.
and 1200s were out there at the same time, and I was like, well, why would I buy the 300 when I can buy the 1200? And the difference was like $5 at a time. So it was like, man, 4 times the speed for $3? Yeah.
That's right. Then
Then it took
the
me
final
2 weeks to
thing that
configure
Chris-
the modem.
AT and F1.
AT, yeah, AT commands. I gotta remember those.
F1, yeah.
The good old
ATDT.
days.
Yeah, ATDT.
Attention dial tone. That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, funny is
The final thing that Chris was working on was the 50 plus bugs that Attenwood wrote up for minor issues
minor.
with the new masters.
Minor. That's right.
Oh, well, I guess they nerfed miners, did he already?
Yeah, and he's probably
Suck
going
it,
to be
miners.
taking a few breaks to make some new artifacts a list players have been putting together. So more artifacts. More OP artifacts, because the best gear in-game is supposed to be crafted by players, not artifacts.
That's right. Now, real quick on that old school. My original BBS that I used to dial up to, we still have a Facebook group. And recently, my buddy Lenny posted a shocking list, but for those of you out there who are interested, there is still a whole list of BBSs available out there that you can actually telnet into. And I'm going to provide you with
Jennings.
that link.
Bit Sunrise, I mean, that is there.
Yes,
Shooter
but
Jennings runs a BBS.
and of course there used to be, and I believe there still is, the 407 listing, which is just a list of local BBSs right here in the Orlando area, which is an incredible. But just a little tidbit information for you in a trip down memory lane for you older geeks out there like Jack and I.
Don't know.
Led Zepp's older than dirt. He doesn't remember. Yeah. That's right. But moving right along. Now that we've got that all out of the way, of course, don't forget all sorts of great updates coming out, and these guys and gals are working around the clock. Physical goods are coming, and of course, lots of updates. One of those things I didn't realize, somebody mentioned to me last night that the Lost Veil was actually a Kickstarter reward. I didn't realize that. I don't recall them mentioning that.
See, I thought it was always the Hidden Veil.
You know, now the funny thing is that they give us this really wonderful article, the making of the Lost Veil here in the update. And, you know, they say, hey, you know, this is from a forum post by, and of course that was our own list, Rostov. And when you click on the forum post, same thing's there, 4 pictures, no storyline, no info, no nothing. So I'd like a little bit more info from the folks as to, I mean, I tried looking. I really didn't see anything that I could find. Maybe I got to dig a little harder to see where this was promised back in the Kickstarter.
So
But right now,
the Lost Veil was in the Kickstarter at 1.7 million.
ah,
Yeah, the Lost Veil, which is a new mini adventure centered around a lost valley previously hidden to players, now visible only during special astronomical alignments.
very interesting. And I just have a funny feeling about this. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what? It would be hilarious if it was only visible during a total alignment of all the planets, which what last time we heard was
Won't happen
going
for
to
400
happen
real
300
years.
in the future. And that's 300 real years.
Yeah, real years.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just thinking to myself, I'm thinking they're gonna take the hidden veil out of the old Ultima and make a scene out of it, and that's what the scene is gonna be. But that's it. I'm sorry, Hidden Valley is what it was. Was it Hidden Valley?
Hidden Valley Ranch.
Ant
Yes,
Valley,
that's what everybody used to call it, Hidden Valley
dressing.
Ranch.
It's a dressing.
Going out to the ranch. Used to love placing a little house out there and having a little...
Since Schneider, I don't think there will be. We would actually have to ask List Rostov whether or not there's going to be housing out there, but I don't think there will be because it is an adventure scene.
Yes.
That'd be cool. That would be cool, right?
Yeah.
Can't have that.
And I think it would be nice if they actually brought back some of the old stuff. Since it is it truly is something that the players are not supposed to be accessing all the time. I think it would be great if they actually had some actual obsidians or actual things from 400 years in the game's past. So that way it becomes a little bit weirder, and you can also learn a lot of new lore related to what's happened.
Interesting. I'm catching a quick bug out here. Star-Lord's telling everybody that address updates are switching his street name and house number swapping around when he verifies. So when you're out there checking that out, he's overseas in Germany. Verify that that doesn't happen to you, and if it does, make sure you get in here into the forums and get that reported so that they can get out there and fix that.
Message Rock, because he loves that stuff.
And yeah,
Mail support
address, physical address not validated. Apparently something's going on with addresses out there today, because this is 2 of them so far today I'm seeing on addresses. And of course, the other problem I'm hoping gets addressed is that every time I buy something, I gotta revalidate my address. Hello, can we fix that, please?
Never.
Yeah,
Minor inconvenience. It's a minor
I mean, I could stop
inconvenience.
buying stuff so I don't have to deal with that, but you know that's not.
Oh,
You know that's not gonna happen. You know that's not gonna happen.
Stop.
That's right.
Yep.
Right where it hurts.
Want to go to a question, or do we have something else that we can tell the boys and girls about?
We can ask one question.
One question? Just one question?
Just one. I mean, okay, maybe 2. So, Release 50 postmortem missed questions. I still haven't seen the Release 50 postmortem, so I have no idea what any of this is. Cypher Black wants to know, will Episode 1 be considered complete at launch? The game will never be complete because they are still going to plan on doing incremental releases every single month.
That will be really.
But Star says, please refer to the quarter 1 schedule post for that answer.
Take that.
It is one. That's the start of it. Right?
Think of launch as version 1.0 of the game. Then
Think
the
of
following
launch
month will be 1.1.
as the
Yeah,
base
1.2.
game, and then expect expansion packs. How's that sound for everybody?
But you can't even call it expansion packs. I would because
they've already been promised as episodes.
Yeah.
Has
The
to be
episodes
episode
are
one, right? Can't
They're
be a
expansion
negative
packs.
episode. What the hell?
The game will never be complete.
Episode one has to be.
Spinnick says that he wanted to buy a reliquary and he missed out on the chance. Will any more be coming soon?
I like this answer, but I don't know if I like this answer.
We have considered it, but we decided to hold on producing more of these for now due to public perception issues.
Sick bastards.
Now, some people perceive selling your blood and your body parts and your hair as a desperate plea for money and attention in some places. Other people think it's pure genius.
I think it's funny just because because they are putting their blood, sweat, and tears, and this becomes
absolutely
a aspect of it.
I mean, the time and energy gone into
people
this.
That are complaining will complain about everything.
I know that, and I mean,
and
again, some people think it's creepy.
secure.
Some people think it's genius. Some people think it's a cry for attention. I'm one of those people who think it's pure genius. And of course, for those people who bought the blood reliquaries who want to, create clones in the future, hey, that's a great investment.
Yeah.
Make yourself 50 Richard Garriott's 20 years down the line.
I think it's potentially disturbing, but whatever. It's just a little bit of blood, but it's still a little disturbing.
Hey, and it's a clip of hair, it's a little bit of blood. I'm getting a voodoo doll going on here. Let me get my mojo going on. Shut up.
I would just look at it and think, I wonder what STDs are in that. You know, that's where my
all
brain
kinds
goes.
of them, all the fun stuff.
That's right, all the fun
stuff is there.
kinds.
What
That's
are
right.
you saying?
What kind of morals are you saying that our Lord has? That geez, God, I tell
You
you,
saying Lord Bruce has STDs? What the hell?
he's got the goodies.
Hopefully, it's nothing that a little penicillin can't cure.
That's right.
What the fuck?
Alrighty, moving right along. We'll get back to more questions and answers tomorrow right here on Lunch with Laz and Jack. But it's about that time where we start wrapping up today's show. Tell you all about all the good folks who help support us and what's coming up, what's going on in your world out there. And, of course, we'll tell you that you can start with the NBNN Shroud Avatar app, available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. If you want to take Shroud Avatar with you on the go or when you go, that's up to you. We don't care how you use it as long as you use it. You can go ahead and read the NBNN Daily Britannia, published 7 days a week, with articles from Shroud of the Avatar and beyond for your reading pleasure. Of course, you can subscribe to the Daily Britannia, get it directly in your email daily. Of course, you can shop the marketplace, you can listen to the radios, you can start a flame war in the forums, you can join us in Discord, you can watch YouTube videos, whether it be help videos, past postmortems, or tuning into past shows of us. We always appreciate it when you go back and check out and watch again and again and again. Until February 20th, then we don't care. But yes, you can get the NBNN Shroud Avatar app for all your electronic devices. And of course, if you want to know what's going on in the world today, you can use the NBNN Shroud Avatar community calendar hosted on nbnn.info.
Man.
That's right. That community calendar is an aggregate of all the available community calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar, or if you want to add events to the Shroud community calendar, message that guy. news@nbnn.info.
News.
And eventually he'll do something with it, and maybe I'll read it out.
And if you want to send your nudes, send them to nudes@nbnn.info.
Yeah, all times on the community calendar, Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Britannia Time.
Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You can always tune in your ether amplifiers to radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
Listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch with us.
With us.
At 5 p.m. on Avatars Radio, they're going country. At 6 o'clock, DJ Seleth is doing Faster and Louder. At 7 p.m. in-game, you can always join Kays and Phoenix Fire or Malhari for the Phoenix Republic PvE nights. They're in. At 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia.
Radio.
With the 70s at 7. At 10 p.m. on Avatars Radio is the Temper Tantrum Today.
Not
and
tomorrow.
the final event of the evening is on Radio Free Britannia, and that is the Record Room. And that's our community calendar
WRFB.
for to Thursday, February 8th, in Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar. That's right. And of course, if you've got news or information you want to get out there to the world, get in touch with us. You can drop on in and tell us what's going on in your world, or even better, come on in during the show and say, hey, I've got an announcement I want to tell the world about, and we'll be more than happy to share that. Unless, of course,
I got an announcement.
Unless, of course, you got Led Zepp's cooties, then, you know, we don't want to hear about that. But, so, did I just preempt you? Were you going to tell us about your cooties there?
Get my record. Let me pull my miraculous
I
out.
tell you, you're sheep, but the me too. I love it.
Yeah.
You're too much. But yes, as a reminder, you're watching Lunch with Laz and Jack, or listening, or watching us in replays. I don't know what day it is if you're watching it in replays, but of course we still love you anyway. You can tune in 5 days a week to NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Cinesist, or twitch.tv/NBNN News, and catch us live, or you can catch us on replays on twitch.tv or YouTube. Of course, you can listen in on the radio around the clock, catch us doing the show for those of you in different time zones out there. And of course, if you want to become a supporter, you can go to NBNN.info, use the donate links there, or go to each one of our streams and click the donate buttons out there. Or become a monthly supporter. Go to patreon.com/NBNN and make a donation for monthly support. Helps keep us going, helps keep the news coming to you, helps keep us on the air. Of course, the Airy Fun T-shirt sweepstakes giveaway, Airy Fun in conjunction with the Merits app and Shroud of the Avatar, are giving away 5 Airy Fun competition T-shirts, the T-shirts that they're going to be wearing down at the Austin Marathon. Team Avatar is going to be wearing these spiffy shirts, and you can get a chance to win yours by entering in the Merits app. Winners will be drawn at the end of day tomorrow. And of course, don't forget, tune in tomorrow for the Airy Fun Live, where we will have Eric and Eric, and you'll be able to check those guys out and find out more about the Merits app and what's going on out there. Of course, Coil More Wands, putting the magic in your hands. If you're looking for custom wood, Arius Coil More is the guy to go to, and he will make your wand or stave fit perfectly right inside your hands.
Custom wood, oh my.
That's right, you like that one? Yeah. It's like custom ink, custom wood, man. You gotta love it. Scrota's Music Service. It's Scrota, it's music, and it's a service. If you want entertainment during an event and you don't want to worry about it, you can hire Scrota. You can get more information, troutmarketplace.com. We'll tell you about that in just a moment.
Yeah. Right.
Yes, so just a moment. We got other people to fit in here.
I know.
The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out the new drop-in right here in Owl's Head. Rentals available, and of course, if you need a little interesting information, go speak to Noob the Stable Boy, Knob the Stable Boy, whatever you want to call him. He'll give you more information. Right. And of course, Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region, for your mining and shopping convenience. All sorts of vendors at great prices, located near convenient mines for your pleasure. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for Shrouded Avatar goodies, go to RelicsByRill.com. Coinage. Sir Frank's at it again, and Relics by Rill just got them. If you want to get yours, go check out the new coins at RelicsByRill.com. And, of course, as always, you can get T-shirts, hats, glassware, shot glasses, bumper stickers, and much, much more at RelicsByRill.com. And, of course, you mention us, guys. Use the promo code NBNN. You'll save 10% when you check out RelicsByRill.com. WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Radio. Bringing you the latest in news and entertainment right here inside Shrouded Avatar. All the way around the clock, all day, every day. So check out WRFB for the latest in-game entertainment. And of course, no day would be complete without us telling you about the marketplace. I love Shroud Marketplace, and so should you. If you don't have an account in Shroud Marketplace, we're going to tell you how you can get one and why you should have one, because Shroud Marketplace is the place to sell your virtual goods.
That's right. Buy or sell anything game-related. In order to register an account, you just click on the register button at the top left-hand corner, and then you can start buying items off of Shroud Marketplace. That's anything and everything. Every single shop on Shroud Marketplace is a different player.
Register. It's free.
Over 95 different players registered as vendors on Shroud Marketplace. And you know what? They sell anything and everything.
Tools? Got tools?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
If you go to crafting and then you click on the tools button or the tools category, you can find all kinds of tools, from a 10-pack of Benefactor Expert Crafting Bag Stations, Prosperity Tools, to all kinds of stuff, including an alchemy station. Although that
$25 for one prosperity tool.
Yeah, no,
That's right.
See that last?
That's prosperity
Anything and
tool.
everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you know what? His is still for sale. I've got cash in my pocket. You tell me, you know. Again,
Yeah.
I'd love a healthy
Vendors
system.
get to set their
That's right.
get to set their own prices and maintain their own inventory. So when Laz decided to sell 10 artisan tools
11
for $50,
for $50. That's
that
right.
what you did?
Break. They never break.
You know what? It's like boom, they were gone. I mean, so some you really do have to check
Sitting
out
in my
Shroud
bank,
Marketplace all the
doing
time,
nothing, $50
Yeah.
in my pocket. Sitting in my bank doing nothing, $50 in my pocket. $50 in my pocket works. That's all I gotta say.
Three times that. We're 3 times that.
Yeah, well, you see the guy who's selling it for 3 times that? He's still selling it. That's right.
Saying you missed a good deal there.
Oh,
The great thing about Shroud Marketplace, you actually have some competition. Just go to crafting, go to consumables, check out those teleports and recall scrolls, because that guy over there got a discount this week where he's selling 100 teleport recall scrolls for 48.
$4.48 this
That's right.
week only.
Or you could go to my shop and get them for $4.49, and mine are guaranteed not to fizzle.
Unsaid insurance.
Yeah.
Now, if you want insurance, I'll sell that to you extra. I'll sell you replacement insurance for a small fee in case mine ever fizzle.
And Shroud Marketplace is the best place to get your Crowns of the Obsidian cheaper than you can get off the add-on store from Stinky Sewer Shop, as well as, I believe it's Athena's shop. Also, 100 kodos for, Athena's Treasures, 100 kodos for
I was
$65.
thinking about getting into that market. I got a bunch of kodos I got to get rid of.
Oh, yeah. All kinds of stuff on Shroud Marketplace. I mean, including services. Your favorite services are on Shroud Marketplace. You've got some leveling services, some power hours, some GM mining runs. The best service ever, cheese sign writing. Or is the best service ever, Scrotus music service thing.
Cheesy writing.
Cheesy writing
I don't
or
know.
Scrota for an hour.
Cheesy writing forever. Sorry,
okay,
Scrota.
yeah.
Sorry, Scrota.
you know what? ShroudMarketplace.com is also the place to go find your wedding planner.
That's right.
If you're
Weddings
having
and
a
more
new
by
game wedding.
Laz.
Yeah, that guy over there.
Come see me, because I got you set up. And of course, not just weddings. Weddings are set up. Again, we do above ground weddings, underground weddings, lakeside weddings, seaside weddings, bloodletting weddings, and much, much more. I've got obsidian towers available. I've got moon dials. I've got weapons. I've got telethon rewards. I've got costumes. You name it, we've got it. Weddings and more by Laz. If you don't see it, ask. And of course, as I was telling you all about earlier, I am one of those vendors who uses the suggest a price. So if you see my ads out there, you see what I've got for sale, and you say, maybe I can get it a little cheaper, make me an offer. I might just take it. Weddings and more. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. ShroudMarketplace.com. Buy from Laz.
That's right. ShroudMarketplace.com is the best place to go buy or sell anything Shroud related. And it is actually that time for us to thank the most important people around here. We have to thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. Love you. Love you. Yeah, we couldn't do the show without you, and we do it for you. And thanks everybody that donated.
That's right. Eagle, man, I tell you, he's #1 donator out there. And, of course, again, for all you folks who support us throughout the week, throughout the month, and throughout the year, we appreciate you. All you guys and gals who tune in on a daily basis and check us out. We appreciate it. Love hearing from you in-game. Please keep those comments and mails coming. We do appreciate it. And, of course, we love talking about you guys as well. So come on in, join us, send us some email, tell us you love us, tell us you hate us, and we'll talk about it on the next episode of Lunch.
We'll do something about it.
Or something like that. But till then, we'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. We'll be back with the latest news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, and anything else we can think of. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.